Peace. Lisa Jo, your essential oil girl, and her daughter, Brandy. Say hi, Brandy.
Hi, Brandy. Oh, wait. Hi, guys.
And that's in case the camera's flipping, so it's just you're just on the screen, so I'm not introducing a blank screen.
Yeah, this makes sense.
And her dog, Mary. That's Mary.
Mm-hmm.
So we want to get on and do a quick video because this week's newsletter is going to be about peppermint. And we had some cool stories about peppermint. So the first one, Brandy and them bought a camper, and John and I went to meet them at a campground, and their campground was in a beautiful southern Florida location, I guess you would call it, which was really close to a cow pasture. Which I like cows. I think my retirement home, really, I want to look at cows. I'm just saying, because I think they're fun. But would you like to tell us about our experience, please?
Sure. Yeah. So we went to go eat outside, and the flies were everywhere. So I think I just whipped out like a roller ball of peppermint, and we were just like this in the air, just with it. And then they went away, and we just kind of left it sitting there on the table. Ate, the flies didn't bother us again. So just a random, I'm glad we had it.
Yeah.
Talking about peppermint. That's right. See, she knew.
Yeah, it was one of those nice surprises because we really didn't expect it. But you know, we were near, you know how the flies are near a cow pasture. I'm just saying. And they were torpedoing our food, and they just disappeared. And I've had that experience, you know, that whenever some of the restaurants that's kind of indoor outdoorsy, and they'll have the little no-see-em little flies flying around that pull out your peppermint and put it on the table, and it absolutely will send them somewhere else. It's crazy. I've done that in 3 different restaurants. One in Utah was the first time I discovered it because they had like 2 flies loose in the whole place, and they liked our corner.
Yep. So. And I wear a fanny pack in general anywhere I go, and I have peppermint in there. That's one of my 3 oils that I take with me. And when we go on walks, that's just one of those things that somebody inevitably goes, "Oh, the bugs are getting me," and I'm like, and then we're good, then could keep walking. And now we're in Georgia, so it works on both the Florida and the Georgia bugs, the varieties.
Yes, now you get all the critters, So to the delight of my finding out, Brandy called me one day last year. Walt had a job that he had his own big workshop, and he was preparing his workshop, and she called to tell me this story.
Yeah, so we bought a humidifier, specifically a doTERRA humidifier. They're big, you know, humidifiers are, but the thing with the doTERRA ones is you can put the essential oils in them. So, you know, whenever you're sick, they fill the air and everything. Well, fast forward to my husband getting a job where he's working outside, and he has an outside kind of shed that he's in and out of. But he took that thing, like he asked me, he said, "Can I take that thing to work and put peppermint in it and just let it go in my shed?" I said, "Absolutely." And he said that was like his safe space, because he could go there and he could work outside. It's completely fine. And we've moved now, and we have a double car garage that's his workshop. He's a Mr. Repairman, and just he's always in and out of there, and has his woodworking tools and everything in there. But when he's working, he's got the door open, and he's got that thing just going, and it smells good. But then they don't, because like I'm not a bug magnet, so I don't really notice these things.
Me and Walt are the bug magnets.
Yep. Yes. And it could be 1,000,000 miles away, and they're like right to him. But with the peppermint, he can somewhat have a normal life like me.
If we could only walk around with the diffuser all over, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I just love that story because some afternoons I'll sit out here on the balcony. I not a lot. I'll sit out there like 10 minutes or so, and the little no-see-ums are like, I'm on the 3rd floor. I don't know how they know I'm up here. but they do. And I pull out the peppermint and they just kind of leave me alone. So that works out wonderfully. But just, I thought that was a fun story. So something interesting to do with peppermint.
Mhm. Yep, a must have among many other uses, but
That's right.
yeah, peppermint's amazing.
Yeah. So always have it with you. Okay. Thank you, Brandy.
You're welcome.